Oh, he is a car thief suspect, Ken.
Did you do your sponsor? We don't have it.
You slandered him.
Yeah, I guess I did.
KFI AM 640, more stimulating talk radio.
Well, I don't know if that's his car. He wouldn't be on the run here.
I'm going out on a limb. I have a feeling he's guilty. I don't know why.
We're watching one of these high-speed pursuits.
Johnny Ken Show.
Favorite pastime in Southern California. And we're also looking at, well, we'll get into it. You can do the setup.
Johnny Ken Show at KFI AM 640, more stimulating talk radio with John Cobelt and Ken Champo.
The first thing John and I said, because we're looking at a story that's come out today, that Los Angeles leads the country with the worst rush hour delays. Now, it's not, well, it is rush hour.
Yeah, around here? Yeah, it's rush hour.
2 is when they start flipping on a lot of the ramp lights.
How come these guys never run it?
John's going, how come they never run into a lot of traffic?
Now, how is this guy able to find all the open spots?
This guy is, by the way, going very fast. He's apparently on the eastbound 10 in Rosemead.
Ooh, I think he's using a carpool lane, is he not?
Yeah, he is. And
finally, somebody
extra ticket.
At least somebody's using.
He's going faster than I normally. Oh, now he's switching over. He's going to cross the double yellows. He crossed the double yellows. That's another ticket.
Is somebody in one of the cop cars keeping track of every infraction?
And he crossed 2 more double yellows. Serious stuff. There's also a dangerous lane change right there. I crossed 2 more double yellows, back into the car, and back over. I've counted 5 or 6 infractions just in the last 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. This is an outrage. So eastbound 10, he's going to Palm Springs. I don't know. What do you think he's doing?
We were
actually
critiquing the coverage before because they spent so much time on a close-up. Maybe people at Channel 9, if you're listening, you need to pull back more often so we can see the formation of cop cars chasing this guy.
Because the question I had is, are they making the same maneuvers he is? Because he right now is swinging wildly between the lanes. He actually drives between the lanes sometimes. He's using the shoulder, the carpool lanes. He's exiting the freeway, folks. He's getting off the 10. I love signal ahead, it says. That's always dangerous.
Gee, what do you think he'll do when he comes to the red light?
There he goes.
We're going to find out. He's going to have
to
he's stopping at the bottom of the ramp.
Squeezing through. He made it. Left turn. Under the overpass. He's going to go back on the freeway.
Yeah.
This is what he's been doing a few times.
He's in El Monte right now.
Yeah,
now, look at that cop car is one car length away from him.
Yeah, because John's right. We need to pan back and see how the cops are doing and trying to stay with them, because this guy is a little more dangerous than most.
I wish also the camera would pull back and see what's up ahead, because I like to see, what's downfield. What kind of maneuvers? Yeah, what he faces.
You like a football game? You want to analyze the whole field?
I want to see what the backfield looks like.
No, you're right. That's why I like to watch football games live in person, because I can watch the whole field at once rather than just what TV shows me.
Yeah,
it's very important.
But this is such a close-up.
You want a telestrator to show?
Yeah.
Here's a violation. Here's a violation.
When is somebody going to do a local cable channel, the Car Chase channel,
with a color man,
with play-by-play in color and a telestrator and. They must have. You could run just from all the old chases.
Yeah.
You could run 24 hours, like ESPN Classic plays the old ball games all the time.
Yeah.
You run the old car chases, like Hall of Fame high-speed pursuits.
Now you're telling me for sure this Channel 9 pilot Larry Welk is Lawrence Welk's son?
Yeah, that's
I
true.
didn't know that.
Grandson? Yeah, that's what I'm being told. Grandson.
Well, I guess Granddad would be proud. You're up there following speeding cars. Here's a 2-shot.
Yeah, they show a close-up in the left side, and on the right side they have a pullback shot.
The pan shot.
Well,
maybe they're listening to you. Now we can see some of the cops.
Do they have 2 helicopters?
Or 2 cameras?
Or is one of them a replay camera? Sometimes they fool you when you have the sound turned down.
But
they have a replay camera.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think there's anything worthy of showing a replay.
So they got 2 cameras on this?
Apparently, yeah.
Wow. They have 2 helicopters, yeah.
Now, has he gotten...
He's got a lot of open road now.
The ones I like when they get in a little bit of slower traffic, they put their hand out the window, get out of my way. Did he do that yet?
No, he hasn't gestured. I always like it when he shoves a weapon out the window. When that guy
with the gun a few months ago.
Remember, that was my favorite one. If somebody didn't get out of the way, he shoved the gun out the window, then they got out of the way. It's funny how
the guy who drove on the rims after they put the...
that was another great one, too.
He drove on the rims for like an hour.
So many memories.
One of the anchor teams yesterday went on and on and on about something suspicious sticking out the back window, and you could see quite clearly that it was a board. sticking out the back window of the car. I mean, they went on like 20 minutes about this suspicious item in the back seat.
Anchors get so stupid when they have to do this.
Well, look at the way they split the camera now. It's like he's driving into himself.
Yeah, that's right. That's one from the left-hand side, one from the right-hand side.
You're right, John. It must be two
helicopters. Channel 9 with 2 helicopters on the scene. You got to love
how they would get this shot otherwise, unless they reverse the image or something.
You know what? Last night we went down to see a play. You know, at the what do you call that place?
Amundsen? No.
Well, the Amundsen, the Taper, the Dorothy Chandler. They got a name for the whole complex. And you know they've got these outdoor eating areas, and they have seats, and it's supposed to be really nice and romantic, and they got the waterfalls. And there's 3 or 4 helicopters overhead because of that 3-bus collision on Spring Street. So you're trying to sit there, have a romantic evening, and have something to eat, and have some wine, you know, before you go in and see a play, and nothing but the helicopter go boom, 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 the entire time. Oh God, it's a real Los Angeles moment, because that area is like the only civilized part of Los Angeles that reminds me of New York City. Reminds me of Lincoln Center, that area. And it was just totally screwed by the stupid helicopters overhead.
Well, Mike Nolan has chimed in that Channel 9 and Channel 2 are brother stations, and they're probably sharing the 2 copters to get the...
Oh, there you go. There's corporate synergy going on.
There's corporate synergy, buyouts, and merging.
That's right.
Channel 11 only has 1 shot.
That's what it is. Channel 9 and Channel 2 are both owned by Viacom, so they're merging the news departments.
Right.
Yeah, so now we...
Isn't Channel 13 owned by the same people, too, now? Or?
13 and 11 are both Fox-owned.
Oh, okay.
That's why they moved that fabulous Channel 13 newscast.
They're running this on Channel 11 too, Terry Ray? This is on a couple. How many channels are running this right now, this chase?
9 and 11.
9 and 11? Oh, I don't know about the other ones breaking into Oprah and stuff.
No, I wouldn't break into Oprah for this. Oprah's the only one who's
got it balanced right.
Yeah.
Right now, Channel 9 usually has news anyway.
Not 2.
But 11 usually has cartoons now or something, doesn't it? There's some bad judge show.
11 and 9.
That's redundant.
11 and 9.
All judge shows are bad.
Not 13.
They got to make a decision. Will they get a bigger audience with this or what we usually run?
Oprah could hold her own against a car chase.
Yeah,
I don't think nobody else can, though.
Weakest Link ought to go on Channel 4, though.
Yeah, if I was Channel 4, I'd dump Weakest Link here.
No, here's Weakest Link.
No. Well, he's in Monterey Park, and now he's headed west on the 10. So if you're anywhere in that area, this guy may be coming your way. He seems to be going east and west. He just gets off the freeway and then back on.
You don't want to go west too far at this hour on the 10.
We're heading to downtown here.
No, that's horrible. God, I take the 10 every once in a while. Geez, at 1 o'clock in the afternoon going west, and it's all jammed up and foul.
Yeah.
So he can't have... you want to keep going east, I think. Just take him out to the desert. I don't know.
Eventually will get tougher, though. That's where everybody goes at night. They head east.
This guy, sir, if you're listening, I'd get off the ramp and I'd go east. Just go out into the desert. There'll be much more open road here. You're coming into congestion.
But, well, I always wonder that they have a goal. Is somewhere they want to end up where they think they can shake the cops. Nobody ever does.
So many of these guys go in circles, though.
They just run.
They go north and south and north and south, and I've never understood that. And then they end up running into like their brother-in-law's house to hide. I don't understand why they just take off, try to outrun everybody, hope the cops run out of gas.
They're going to throw this fight down.
No, they're not doing anything.
Well, they can't do that with all the other cars out there, I guess.
So I guess the controversy a couple of weeks ago about the cops, maybe they shouldn't engage in these high-speed chases because it hurts and kills people. I guess that flew by the boards, huh?
Well, they...
I mean, this guy's only a car theft.
That was LAPD. I don't think that's... I don't know. Who's chasing him, Terry Ray Elmer? Do you know which cops are...
I think it's LA cops.
It is LAPD?
I don't think it's county.
You don't think
I don't
it's
remember
the CHP?
It started on the 60.
Started on the 60.
So I suppose, and don't they hand them off when they cross a city line or a county line usually?
I don't know how that works.
Everybody joins in. They all want to pummel the guy. They can never get him.
Why can't they set up a roadblock, though?
Well, we got all the other traffic, though, that's heading west on the 10. What are you going to do with those people?
You just close the road and, some sort of stuff that they could roll out of the back of a flatbed truck, some sort of like barrels.
You know, you ought to just have every police job in the nation the way it's going. DC, LA police chases,
doesn't this get stupid after a while, though? I mean, like a guy runs around for 2 hours. I mean, don't they, some sort of flatbed truck and roll out these huge canisters filled with sand.
I gotta say,
stuff they have runaway ramps, runaway ramps when trucks go down the ramps and they hit the...
the big sand plow or sand pile.
Yeah, right. Usually there's huge canisters, like 55-gallon drums of sand.
There are collisions, but most of these chases end up with the guy being caught, and for that, they're successful. I mean, they do achieve their goal, If they stay on the freeways, it's usually better. Once they get to the side streets, it gets me nervous because people are crossing streets and don't know what's going on. But in freeways, he's moving, I don't know, what does he look like? He's moving 80, 85?
You'd be a good TV anchor to do these car chases because you inserted a little bit of compassion, saying that you were nervous that somebody might get run over and somebody might get hit. That's what the TV anchors always do. They always hope that nobody gets hit. Even though
I do intrinsically find it dopey to chase a guy at high speeds if all he's done, suspected of doing, is having a car without a registration or without...
I mean, so he's stolen. That's what I mean. He's stolen a car. I mean, it happens.
But he might have been in a wreck, too, they said.
No. Hit and run?
Yeah.
I mean, a stolen car happens 1,000 times.
I got one cop right behind him here.
Real close.
We're off, where are we now? It's like we still in the freeway?
I think it's still Monterey Park. Yeah, he's still in the...
Oh, he's got a merge coming up here. Yep, he's crossed over.
Yeah,
looks like he's
downtown. They're going to get him for going in the carpool lane, too.
Again? Whoa, we're there over 2 lanes.
He's near downtown now where it starts to pack up against the 110 area.
I'm telling you, this is stupid. He's going into a congested area.
Maybe
you do not want to get around the 4 level. You don't want to do that. Idiot. Head for the desert. How complicated is this?
Turn to KFI and listen to me.
Would you listen to me? You're only going to prison for 20 years.
Hey, if you want to call us, we'll give you the hotline number.
Now he's in downtown L.A.
Oh, yeah, I could tell. We're the 110, the 10, we're all coming together.
Yeah, that's a horrible area. It's this guy.
Oh, he's in trouble now.
Yeah.
This cop wants to
The cop is right on it.
Yeah, this cop wants to try to bump him. Or
like half a car length away.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go. You're stopped. Oh, look at this guy get out of the van. Where are you going, sir? Here he goes.
There he goes.
He's running.
It's a blackmail suspect. He's reached into his back pocket or something.
Oh, I wonder if he has a gun or he's pretending
running. He's running in the streets. Oh, this is exciting. Where is he going? He's climbing over a wall.
Yeah, 2 whacks with the baton. Yeah.
The baton fell over the wall.
Now he's
swarming him.
Yeah, they've
a successful end to another.
Go. 8 guys on him.
Looks like Chips and LAPD together.
If he's gone over that wall, he'd have been dead.
Yeah, it's a big drop.
Yeah.
You think he looked and saw the big drop and changed the time? And then the cop got in 2 baton whacks. I love that.
Yeah, I thought his baton dropped over the wall after he hit the guy. Something dropped over that wall.
I think he allegedly may have dropped something himself over the wall.
You think he had something?
Allegedly may have dropped something?
It looked like he was reaching into his back pocket or reaching for something. I thought it might be a gun or something. It was a black, bald male.
There's a shot.
Approximate age 25. Huh?
Nothing.
I'm doing better than the little sister of Elizabeth Smart, huh?
We got 8 or 9 guys on him still. 3,
yeah, they
6,
are.
7, 8.
He ain't moving.
Yeah, it looks like half LAPD and half Highway Patrol. Yeah. So he's
I think he's calling them names, allegedly.
He's mad at them.
He's dressed completely.
Yeah, that would have been a big jump down. He was dead if he went down
That's an
there.
overpass. He would have gone down.
Yeah, what an idiot. He drove into traffic, then got off on a side street and tried to jump on an overpass that would have killed him. Oh, what a bonehead. Well, he's done for. Yeah, that was nice. That was an hour's worth.
I always wonder what they're saying to each other. What do you think? That was a rough one. They're holding him up against the wall.
But he did himself in?
See, they're looking down. I'm telling you, something fell over the side there.
Yeah, he had something illegal on him. Maybe it was drugs. Who knows? There you go.
Well, you see, all of your Monday morning quarterbacking, everything's fine.
No,
I hurt.
No, nobody. I didn't expect. Most of the time, nobody does get hurt. Did he hit that car in front of him? I think he did.
I was afraid for those people all around him and all those other cars.
Did you see the van which was next to him? The doors opened. Get in, stay in your car, you idiot. What are you going to do?
I guess he wanted to run away. Did he want to chase the guy, or did he want to run away?
He wanted to help, you think?
I see. I would have maybe gotten out of my car and run away.
Well,
because you figured there's going to be a
locked the doors and ducked. Because if they start shooting.
That's another good one.
That's another good one. But I don't know. There's a guy down the bottom of the ramp. He's looking up. What happened up there? You see anything come down the seat?
Oh, the baton went over the edge.
I said it was the baton.
It was the baton.
Oh,
he whacked him so hard it flew out of his...
That was his Stacey Koon moment there.
Yeah, he was very excited. Well, there you go. Another end of downtown L.A., end of a police chase. Amanda, as Terry Ray did correctly point out, suspected of stealing a car.
Yeah, I'm sure he didn't. He's probably just...
They want to convict people before the trial.
He just wanted to probably picking up his kid from school, don't you think? That